So, hello everyone. Welcome to another overthinking session. Just showing you some shirts. What I just see right now, they actually look pretty nice. Some of them have really cool patterns on. Yeah. So, I'm in a small street here, and there are plenty of smaller shops. But this is not what I want to overthink about. What I actually want to overthink about is like we all have our lives. We have our working lives, we have our hobbies, we have our private life. And I realized that I used to have a more dominant third party in my life. This I define like my life is my first part, the big should be the big chunk I believe in. The second part is like your work stuff, what you do for work, and all these things. And the third part is more like all the activities you do besides of these first two parties. So, oh, that's very nice. And for me, I started realizing that the third party is starting to shrink a lot, and it's not as it used to be as dominant in my life. And I believe it brings a quite huge disbalance to my personality also, because there's now a huge gap. It's just a fraction of my life that is not existing in its form, and it's being taken over by the second part of my life, which is my professional life. And I realized that has no good cause, or doesn't benefit me at all, because you are then so trapped in one world that is requires a lot of energy, and also I believe is one that you have really little control over, because at least it requires that you get along with the people in your environment, and for me just this is not the case. So, and the third part, which is shrinking, which are like all the activities we do besides, which for me at least used to be also more like religion related activities or cultural related activities. Like these have completely kind of gone out of my life, and I recognized this when I was going today to a workshop, and I was thinking, oh man, do I really want to go there? Does this benefit me? And at the end it's like 2 hours you're not actively working. So it was 3 or 4 hours actually, so it's I would say a significant amount of time during your week that you are sacrificing. And I kind of became really ignorant that these things do matter. They are really nice for your brain to not honestly shut down, because we also always say, oh, your brain needs to shut down or to be able then to process better. But it's not a shutdown, I think. It's just using different functionalities of my brain in a new environment. And it's really fun. Okay, so it's not extremely fun, but it can be actually fun, because I used to organize myself workshops and be really an active participant of these type of events, and really out of the things that I did for my studies, or I'm doing did for my professional life. So, but I started, it's mainly with Corona thingy. Also, all these events got cancelled. So. And I forgot to take up upon them, or I also forgot to maintain them during this time. And I just now realized that this is, I think, one of the factors that I filled this time up with work, causing me so much mental stress. It's not the work itself, but it's the amount I sacrifice for it, which is unproportional. Because it's basically like 2/3 of your life become work, and 1/3 is your personal life. But it's just not, yeah, I would say it's not worth it to sacrifice so much time, because not sure what these people are doing there, but I think it's still something from the carnival season. Either way, yeah. And this really took me a moment, and I think I listened to podcasts or something like this until it really made the click in my head. Oh shit, that's what I'm missing out. Like, I miss out on seeing new perspectives, getting into touch with new people. Like, the one thing about this evening I appreciated so much was I got to meet new people. I was able to speak Turkish with a person. Honestly, this is so. I always like to speak Turkish when I find someone, because it gives me just. I know that I change my personality slightly depending on the language I talk. So, and I like my Turkish talking personality, I would say, the most, because it's the one that reflects mostly my private life, and which is actually the most valuable, I think. English is for me more the work related and education related language. German as well, but German also has a part of childhood and growing up, all these things in it. But yeah, based on whichever language I use, I also have certain emotions and certain specific behaviors that just come up with it. I'm not sure if it's possible, but I like these small boutiques who sell old stuff. I will never buy anything of it, but I just like them. It's like, I mentioned this already, but I found out that the chairs my parents gave me, which they found somewhere in a garbage section, actually were 300 or something francs per piece. But I only found this out after I broke them, so I will still try to sell them, because maybe someone can restore them. And since I got them for free, it really doesn't matter. But yeah, check if the small things you get out of the garbage are really worthless or actually have a huge value, because some people apparently really buy expensive old stuff. It's their hobby. It's like their third part in their life. Maybe it's even their second part, but it is something they invest time in. But yeah, I just want to talk about this, and I will follow up on this. And now I still need to pass by quickly in the lab. It's going to be almost 10 p.m. But yeah, you do need to do what you need to do. Bye bye, and nice evening to all of you.